I say F the police, that's how we treat me. By way out of jail, but we can't buy freedom. Now we're even gonna do that. But this is the Blind But I See podcast. I am your host, FOBC Note. That's me, the official blind stepper, the one and only, the voice of the disabled. And we at 265 Canal Street, WTF Media Studio. Wheezy Alex was happening. And today is a very interesting episode. And I'm back with my brother for another episode of Heat of Power. My dog Wolf, the engineer, the producer, and I'm working on my manager.
You gonna tell him how this the second time we recording this episode?
Oh yeah, second time recording it. We had a banger. So y'all, I swear to God, y'all better be lucky. Lucky. We recorded Heat yesterday. And microphones wasn't even plugged the fuck all the way in.
And that's my fault.
It ain't, that's God, because God said, I know y'all could do 10 times better.
I like the way you started this one off, though.
I went home and I'm like, wait, damn, Kanye West said that? Damn, I should have put that in there. Then when you text me like, yo, bro, we got to do this over. I said, all right, we going to start off with this shit.
Yeah, we're going
to start off this shit, because I know I was going to come in on some NWA shit, but I'm like, nah, we ain't going to do no fuck the police shit like NWA.
It's a standard of excellence, man. Like, we could have just tried to salvage the episode, but it's like, nah, let's just do it over again.
Yeah.
Do it the right way.
That's art. That's part of this art. So don't forget to go to www.fobcno.com. I'm everywhere. Just go on it, Google, whatever. My son hit me, say, you know you famous. You got a website, you on YouTube. When I type your name in, that shit make me feel good. So let's keep running up these numbers. But today we got an interesting episode. We talk about police abusing power.
Yeah, we talking about police
abusing their authority.
Yeah.
Cops on the radar.
Yeah.
Cops on the radar. We went viral last episode. We about to go even crazier this one.
And listen, y'all, niggas got bronchitis, so if you're hearing coughs...
Yeah, we the cough brothers.
We definitely the cough brothers.
I don't know, the government sprinkled some shit in the air, got us all fucked up in here.
Must be. So listen, give us a little patience, give us a little grace. We're going to get through this outline, though. Shit gonna be right. It's going to be sturdy. It's going to be...
perfect, and we're going to give y'all something to talk about at home.
It's going to be what it's supposed to be, man. So listen, without further ado, the first thing that I think that we should talk about is a question, actually. I got a bunch of questions, actually. 5 to be exact. But the first one is, why do police abuse power?
Police abuse, me personally, I feel like police abuse their power because that badge. I feel like when they got that badge on, they feel big, they feel bad, they feel like untouchable. Because I feel like they safe, and I feel like they cover under that badge. Mm-hmm. That badge is a badge of honor when they put that shit on every morning. No matter how much they lift weights, no matter how much steroids they taking, because I know a lot of them is that making it feel like they walking around with no fucking neck and shit. That badge and that gun gives them power. So I feel like with that badge and that gun, they can do whatever the fuck they want. That's my personal opinion. So every chance they get, they gonna go out there and they gonna abuse their power. Illegal searches.
Yeah.
Excessive force for no
excessive force
for no reason, and a whole bunch of other shit. Feel like they can violate your rights because they got that badge. Shit is, and it's fucked up because it's not happening in no other community but our community, the black and brown community.
The police badge is like the ultimate get out of jail free card, no pun intended. It's like the ultimate insurance. It's like this premium. It's like Clear when you go into the airport. This is like Delta Lounge. This is like Chase Sapphire Lounge. It's like, you get
American
this,
Express.
Bro, this the Air Max card right here. You get that badge, bro, you can do whatever the fuck you want to do.
Walk through and nobody ain't gonna tell you nothing. And then that badge come with a lot of perks, because the higher ups gonna make sure they protect you.
Crazy perks, bro.
They gonna make sure they protect you, and it's fucked up. And then what was fucked up about it, the police with power is, a police officer could kill us. And it's just like a normal now. It's the normal now. It's like when you hear police, a police officer shot this kid or beat this kid. It's normal to us now, and that's fucked up.
I'll be the first to say, bro. I'll be the first to admit. I have heard so many. I'll be the first to admit, bro. On my timeline in the last 10 years, I done seen so many black faces, bro. So many people who look like me. So many people, so many different ways people have been murdered. people who done disappeared. I done seen so many names, bro. Like, I mean, bro, too many names, bro. Yeah, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'll be the first to admit that there have been so many murders to our people in the last couple of years. Starting all the way back to like 2007, 2008, I think when Obama was elected, the first time it really like shocked me. Like I really like lived with the fact that like, oh, the police killed black people was Trayvon Martin. I remember it. I was living in Indiana. I was living with my grandmother at the time. She had that news on and they talked about Trayvon Martin. And it was the first time I had ever heard about a little boy dying from the hands of the police. It was the first time. And
shit, before that, Sean Bell.
Right. And
he died the day before his wedding.
Damn.
40-something shots. 40-something shots. I killed this man. And that's power, because it only takes one bullet to put a person down.
Bro, do you hear me?
One bullet it takes. 40-something shots.
Let me feel some hot metal pause in any part of my body. Super pause, man. Nigga. I'm done. Whatever you need, gang.
I witnessed that shit. I got hit 3 times.
Damn.
That shit is no feeling that nobody want to feel.
Like one bullet would have been just fine, right?
What? That shit feel like a fucking iron on you, and it's just hot and it just burnt. And nobody ain't dealing with that. Damn. So you had to shoot him 40-something times to get him down?
40 times, like
no gun, a fucking wallet?
Overly excessive, bro. That's insane, bro.
Why are they abusing power?
It don't take $40. It don't take 40 bullets to put down nothing on this planet.
Come on, bro.
Nothing that's breathing and bleeding. It don't take 40 bullets. 40 bullets gonna take anything breathing out on this planet off the earth, bro.
Nothing. Overkill.
So look, like I said, I'll be the first to admit that like I have definitely, because you said something a moment ago about like gaining a sensitivity. And I'm gonna be honest, bro, like it have been so many people that in past, like sometimes when I see this shit now, bro, I hate to say it, bro, but it's like, I don't know if I expect it, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised by it no more. And I just want to go down a list from 2014 to 2023, some of the people that we've lost, bro.
Run it.
Eric Garner.
Gone.
2014, New York City.
Yep, choke, selling cigarettes.
Michael Brown, 2014, Missouri. An 18-year-old shot and killed by police officers in Ferguson, Missouri. Yep. His death led to protests and debates about police practices and racial profiling. Y'all remember that? The streets was hot. It was literally like, when we think about like protesting, we think of like Martin Luther King days and shit like that. This is like, this shit came back, bro. The streets was on fire.
Shit never left.
Bro, Tamir Rice, 2014, Ohio. A 12-year-old, bro. Killed by the police while playing with a toy gun in the park.
Yep.
Freddie Gray, 2015 in Maryland.
Yep.
Died of a spinal cord injury while in police custody in Baltimore. His death led to widespread protests. This is when they had their back on this, they had this knee on this nigga back or some shit like that.
Beat him up and shit.
Whatever the fuck the case was, bro. Died by a spinal cord injury, bro.
And is that false and necessary?
Shall we continue?
So we'll be here all episode.
Sandra Bland, 2015, Texas. She was found dead in her jail cell 3 days after being arrested during a traffic stop.
Fucking traffic stop. Which I felt like they killed her, opened her fucking eyes and took that picture.
Her death ruled as a suicide, bro.
Yeah. She gonna kill herself for a fucking traffic? Like, come on.
Bro. Alton Sterling, 2016, Louisiana, shot and killed by police officers outside of a convenience store in Baton Rouge. The incident was caught on video. But how many of these incidents are never caught on video, though?
That's what I'm saying.
We're going to get into that later. Philando, excuse me if I'm not pronouncing his name correctly. Philando Castile, 2016, Minnesota. I remember this one. He was shot in the car with his shorty in the car.
Yeah.
Was shot by a police officer during a traffic stop. His girlfriend live streamed the aftermath on Facebook. Let me tell you something. This man was shot in a vehicle with a woman that he sleep in the bed with at night, bro. She witnessed this shit, bro. She in the car.
Her life would never be the same.
Never be the same. Bullets entering into the car, bro. And she got to be strong enough to continue to record it. Because that's enough to make anybody bug out. That's enough to make anybody be like, yo, what the fuck? But she had to, bro, because if she didn't, if she would have prioritized her humanity and her knowing that her lover was dying, then there would be no evidence. It'd be they word against hers.
1,000%. Come on. Fucking cop came in and killed the man in his own house, talking about she thought it was her house he was breaking in. But yeah, she fucking got with
Look,
that.
that's the next one. His name was, I don't know his name, but this happened in my city. His name is Botham Jean. And if I'm saying it incorrectly, forgive me to the families, but Botham Jean shot in his own apartment by an off-duty police officer who claimed to mistake his apartment for their own, bro. You gotta be kidding me, bro.
How fucking long you lived in your apartment?
Nigga, please.
Come on.
Nigga, please. Breonna Taylor.
Come on, say her name.
Come on, bro.
I can't knock Warren. You just shooting through doors.
I can't even look at that girl's face, bro.
Come on.
Because she looked like too many women I know.
Come on.
I can't even look at her face, bro.
Black mother. I got black sisters. I got a black niece. I got a black daughter. It's crazy.
George Floyd, 2020.
I can't breathe.
George Floyd's death put the whole fucking world on fire, bro.
I can't breathe. You put your knee on this man's neck for 8 minutes and 45 seconds.
What was the reasons?
For no reason at all.
What was the reasons? It's like, listen, we're going to continue to get into like this outline. We're going to, excuse me. We're going to continue to get into this outline because a lot of the ways that these innocent black people transition from this world, they were murdered. We're going to discuss it, you know what I mean? Because when you think about George Floyd dying and murder and being murdered the way that he was, you gotta ask yourself, was there not a better way to detain this man or handle the situation? Was there not better ways? Like
he wasn't arrested. He wasn't resisting. That's the crazy shit about it.
Like, ain't y'all go to the police academy where they teach you niggas taekwondo and jujitsu, wrestling?
How to break a nigga down.
You know what I'm saying? Like, don't you got mace? Don't you got a baton?
You got tasers.
You got tasers. You got all these things that you could use to your disposal before you put your hand on your firearm and put projectiles into somebody's body, before you murder somebody.
Now, when they killed George Floyd, that man was in handcuffs.
That's sick.
So why you got your foot on his neck and the other one got his foot on his back?
That's sick.
He's in handcuffs.
Murder.
He's not a threat to y'all no more.
Murder. It's excessive force. Like when you think about like boxers, like Mayweather can't put his hands on nobody because he got registered hands. His hands is registered.
You swing, you going to jail.
You niggas is no different.
It's like attempted murder.
Y'all no different. Y'all are literally walking weapons, bro. You could literally eliminate somebody in so many different ways. Why are you going to the last resort?
And the crazy thing about it is you just named from 2014 to 2023?
Yeah.
But what about the people that didn't make that broadcast on the news and the newspapers?
So many
died
people.
In the hands of the police.
So many people. So many young boys. So many older people. You know what I mean? How many people is living in Kentucky, living in Alabama, Mississippi, all of these places where, New York City different. It's
dirt roads
and shit. Like alleyways is just like barren. You know what I mean? Like neighborhoods where
where you can't afford a car, you gotta walk to the grocery store,
nigga,
walk back from the library and walk to schools. And you walking down that dirt road and you see that redneck. And I'm not trying to say all white people is the fuck.
No, because that ain't what we saying.
But that redneck riding down that block and looking at you because you color your skin.
And you tense.
He feels he has that right to take your life. Come on, it ain't no suicide. It ain't no mistake. They hanging us. They killing us.
Listen, man. Why do police abuse power? This is my theory. I'm going to break it down in two different categories.
Mm-hmm.
You got one, the dude who was a loser all his motherfucking life and finally got some power and don't know how to handle it.
Check.
And then two, somebody who's racist, born into a racist family, racist friends. Check. They tell racist jokes.
Check.
And now he finally got some power. So,
check.
So you got both of these things. One nigga, he was a loser his whole life. He never had respect. Nobody ever looked at him as a leader. The women never wanted to give you no pussy. You know what I'm saying? You never got the girl that you wanted. You was bullied. They pushed you into the lockers.
You was that kid in the corner.
You get what I'm saying?
And everything else.
You was never sexy. It is what it is. Nobody ever wanted to be your friend. You know what I mean? Like, you was always a loser.
So now they give you a gun and a badge and you feel like you gotta get revenge in the streets.
And you never got over that shit. You know what I mean? You never put that behind you. That became a part of your, excuse me.
Every day you wake up, you got a mission.
You never put that behind you. That became a part of your identity. So now you get older and now you finally got that power. Now you seeing people in the streets, people that remind you of the people that used to make fun of you when you was in high school because you ain't past that high school trauma. Let me tell you something. Some of the most dangerous people in the world is bitch-ass niggas who ain't gotten over their high school trauma. Them some of the worst niggas on this planet.
And then it's like, why are we giving them a badge and a gun?
Because they grow up and we don't know what the fuck they been through. You don't know what the fuck these niggas been through. Whole time they still mad at Caitlyn for cheating on them with the quarterback on the fucking, like niggas still carrying that pain.
Hell yeah.
And then they get a badge, and then it's like,
abuse that power.
Like something we was talking about yesterday. It's like, you ever slap box with your homie before, and then I don't know, it's just like a little aggression.
That weave and slap the shit out of
You know what I'm
them.
saying? Just slap the shit out of that nigga.
Upper hand.
You ain't even mean to do him like that. You know what I mean? Because y'all shadow boxing.
So you slap, you like, oh shit, my bad,
my bad, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't have to do that before. It's like you wrestling with your mans or you slap boxing with your mans, and then you hit him. It's like, hey, bro, my bad. Like that was excessive.
Or the mother.
Sometimes as men, we understand. Sometimes that shit slip out.
Hell yeah.
I think it's the same thing with the police. I think that like with whatever that like that dark past, whatever that negative energy, wherever it rests in their soul and their spirit, that shit come out, bro. And during these arrests, when they putting their hands on these young black boys, these young black women, these people in our community, it slip out, bro.
Shit is sad.
Abuse of power, bro. And when I think about them being racist, it's like, I mean, that's self-explanatory. That's a lot of them. We don't even got to get into that.
A lot of them racist motherfuckers, and so
now they can legally get their shit off.
Like I feel like a lot of these clips gonna go crazy. For that black cop that's out there, you don't gotta be that nigga token because you ride in the car with that white.
You keep saying it's token nigga, nigga token,
nigga. They stop being a white man nigga.
Hey, stop being the white man's. Hey, say it one more time, bro.
Stop being that white man's nigga. We fought all these years to get off the fucking plantation and you in there dancing for master, nigga.
Tap dancing for this nigga.
Like, come on.
Willing to do whatever he said, yeah, kill your own people. You do that for me?
Pulled over and they jumping out on us and everything else. Y'all be the main ones going fucking hard. At the same time, when you look at me, you should be looking at yourself.
Right.
I'm your color.
Right.
I'm surviving trying to be out here in these streets.
Right.
Every day I go outside, I got a target on my back. You would think I feel much safer because y'all riding around. No, I'm fucking running from y'all too.
When you think about it, bro, what's to stop a crazy white boy who has a desire to murder people from joining the police?
So what would stop it?
What's to stop a white boy who's you a white dude, right?
Yeah.
Your name Chad.
Yeah.
You hate black people. Always hated black people.
Yeah.
It was fucking all your bitches. Always been cooler than you, made fun of you, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Still got that hate in your heart, right? No different than a school shooter.
Yeah.
No different than a school shooter, right? What's to stop a white boy who's perfectly conditioned to be a menace to society from joining the police academy? What's to stop him? Nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing. If you get somebody if you get a white person who lacks emotional intelligence and is harboring shit from high school, and then they grow up to become a man and they old enough to join the police academy, and then they get onto these streets and now they seeing people who look like your son, and then they giving them excessive force or they're bullying them or oppressing and terrorizing a whole community, what's to stop them from getting that position?
Nothing.
All they gotta do is know how to answer some fucking questions, nigga, and be fast.
Fill out it and they teach you how to shoot your gun. I feel like the police academy is just setting these men up for them to they go on the streets and for us to be target practice. They might as well put black targets and let them shoot. Matter of fact, and it's crazy because if I'm not mistaken, I think it was a police station that had black targets for the cops to shoot.
For the shooting range.
Yeah, for sure. It was, right?
I don't even know, bro.
I swear to God, I think it was.
That do sound kind of familiar, though.
I think it was.
That's what I mean. The type of world we living in, I just be expecting this shit now.
Yo.
It's something we talked about yesterday before we move on to the next question. Something we talked about yesterday was you brought up something that was just so ill to me, and you were saying that, like, I think that we should, like, the way we elect our presidents, I think we should be able to elect our police officers in our communities.
Yeah, and the ones that grew up in the community, that know Miss Davis across the street, that know Miss Jackie that be on that corner, that know little Timothy that play in that park up the block, that went to school with Ray and John, knowing that they not bad kids. It just sometimes they hang around the wrong people. We need to put them on our corners. We need to put them in our neighborhoods to ride around. Why? Because I feel like they could prevent a lot of shit.
Right.
Like, I feel like it'll make the community even more safer.
Right.
Because now we know for a fact they're not gonna pull that trigger first. Cause they know at the end of the day this kid got mental health.
Right.
He don't mean no harm. Let me talk to him. Oh, what you doing over in this corner? I mean, let me call your father.
Right.
What you doing? Like, little shit. Like, I just feel like that'd be a bigger impact instead of putting these scary ass rookies in our neighborhoods
That's so impactful, bro.
that's shooting us,
Yeah.
killing us, and just trying to make a fucking quota.
When really it's like, again, and something you said yesterday was like, I would rather it be some dude that maybe you even went to high school with,
Yeah.
right? But now we grown. Now we elect him to be the police officer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So now when he see my son doing something, being somewhere where he know he's
Yo,
now when he see my son being somewhere where he know he not supposed to be, because that's what kids do.
mhm.
They get into trouble. I got into, man, if my parents knew half the places that I was at, bro, I was in places I had no business
Tell me
being.
about it.
But when that officer, when I
See
went to
your
high
child.
school with, see your child, instead of putting handcuffs on his wrist, instead of putting him over the hood of your car, instead of scaring him and intimidating him with your gun, tell him to get his ass in the
Stop
fucking
it.
car.
Get in the car. Let me take your ass
I'm
home.
gonna take your ass home because I know where you
Then
live.
it's a two-way street because my son gonna feel comfortable because he know this man.
Right.
And this
He gonna
man know
respect
my
it.
child. So in my son's eyes, this man is not gonna hurt me.
Right.
At the end of the day, he's here to protect me. He's gonna
Right.
take me home.
Right.
I'm gonna get cursed out by my pops and everything else. But guess what? I don't gotta worry about somebody calling me and say, "Oh, this cop killed your child."
Right.
Or your child is in jail for what? I gotta hire a lawyer and an investigator to really see if my son really did this shit. Shit is crazy. And it's sad because it's not gonna stop. This shit gonna keep going.
You don't think it's gonna stop?
I don't know. This is just the beginning of shit. You getting shot for calling 911 because you think it's a break-in for holding hot water. Nah, this shit ain't gonna stop. This shit is just the beginning. I feel like this shit gonna get even worse as my son get older. My nephews get older. I'm scared for that shit.
I hope not, bro.
I'm scared for that shit. Cause why? They are a fucking target when they leave out the house. And they eyes, black kid, dreads, braids, pants sagging, nice clothes. He must be selling drugs.
Mm-hmm.
He must got that gun on him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, let me jump out on him. A lot of these kids be running from these cops. It's not because they got something or they carrying. A lot of these kids running from these cops because they scared of them.
Well, let me ask you this next question.
Mhm.
When do you think it's okay to defend yourself against the police?
Sometimes I tell my son, just make it home, answer what they say, whatever. But me, I've been abused by the cops so much. I felt like every time they pull me the fuck over, I'm in defense mode.
Every time they pull you over, you
Every
ready?
time.
You ready for it
I'm
for the
on
worst?
offense. I'm on offense.
That's terrible, bro.
I'm on offense. Why?
Look at the way we live.
Because I'm going to make it home to my child. I'm going to make it home to my kids. I'm going to
Period.
make it home to my niece and nephew.
Period.
I refuse for y'all to kill me for something, for just being black. Just put it like that. I refuse for me to die for me being black.
This nigga about to make me cry.
Nah, niggas ain't doing that shit, bro. I'm sorry.
Yeah, bro.
So this way, like, my son gonna talk to me in jail, through a phone, through a fucking glass,
I'd
on
rather
the
that.
visiting floor,
I'd rather that.
before he say, "Oh, my father's in fucking Jersey in a cemetery." Nah, that my name got a plot, but my name got a plot on it, but it damn sure ain't gonna be in the hands of the police to put me there.
Listen, before the people that love me got to speak to me through a tombstone, I'd rather them talk to me through a jail cell while I'm picking up that phone between that plexiglass. I'd rather that than you be putting roses on my fucking tombstone. Because at the end of the day, if it ever come down to a police officer
All my life
trying to take my life and I'm innocent, if I'm in that car, if I'm on that block, I'm on that street, and my intuition, my discernment is telling me that this man gonna try to take my life from me. You mean to tell me that I'm wrong, or you gonna demonize me if I decide that I'm gonna do anything necessary to get back to my mother, to my sister, to the girl, to the woman that loved me, to my children?
Oh, we going. I'm on go mode.
And you know what? If anybody if anybody has anything bad to say about that, that just speaks to the fact that slavery is still very much so in existence.
Yeah. Or if you feel a problem away,
if you got a problem,
that means you that nigga in the house tap dancing to.
You're part of the problem.
Sorry to believe.
Like, what makes you listen? When did we make a decision that no matter what a corrupt cop does, the answer for me is never to defend myself?
That's what I'm saying.
How is that okay? How is it okay that, like, so you mean to tell me that I don't give a fuck how long he been on this police force? I don't give a fuck how many people he done saved. If I'm in my car and my intuition is telling me that this man is about to take my life, You telling me that it is wrong for me to take his first?
Nope.
How was that wrong?
I'm all the way with you.
How was that wrong?
Not wrong at all. I'm all the way with you.
You get what I'm saying?
And when I go in the court and they ask me, young man, why did you do that? I said, if y'all considering me as a murderer, I guess a murderer took out a murderer.
I'm gonna tell him what Lil Wayne said. Told the judge I couldn't budge. It was him or me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I got people I love.
A murderer took out a murderer.
I'm sorry that you don't respect your life enough to think that I won't do whatever it takes to get back to the people that love me. I'm sorry you made that mistake. That was a mistake on your behalf, and it's gonna cost you. You know what I mean? And listen, like Tupac said, I ain't no killer, but don't push me. I ain't never killed nobody in my life. I'm not a violent person. But I will do anything under this, on God's green earth, underneath this sun, to make sure that I get back to the people that care about me. I got shit to do.
1000%. We got places to go, people to see.
I got shit to do.
We got checks that got our fucking names on it that we just waiting for it to come.
Come on, gang.
Like I said, I'm Your Honor. They supposed to be here to protect and serve.
Come on, gang.
Not abusing murder.
Come on, gang.
Plain and simple. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Just like I feel like all police records should be public.
They
so
not?
You should be able to look. I don't know. I feel like when a cop do shit, them shits be sealed. You can't really look at that shit. I can be wrong, but I don't think you can see. You could pull a cop jacket.
We should be able to vote for our police officers.
Yeah.
Bro. It's ridiculous. Don't just be letting anybody come into our shit, because clearly, whatever process you putting them through before they can become police officers and be on the streets, clearly it's not strong enough.
They ain't putting them through no process. Shoot this gun, run, kick this fucking door, and go in the streets.
This is not. We don't need cowboys, my nigga. We need professionals. And something we spoke about yesterday too. This is my problem with every job of service when it comes to cities and working for the state. You should not be in a position of servitude if you have not been called for it. If it doesn't warm your heart to know that you out here protecting people,
yep.
If it doesn't warm, listen, I don't need you being a teacher. I don't need you being a doctor. I don't need you being a firefighter. And I sure the fuck don't need you being a police officer if you don't have a heart for helping humanity.
Don't do it for the check. If it's for the check, then you're in the wrong field.
You in the wrong fucking field, bro. If you don't do this shit because you like to see, it's like even on a smaller level, like you give. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Giving. I say all the time on my podcast, like, giving is the universal gas to the car we trying to drive to get to our destination, my nigga. If you're not trying to give to people, my nigga. Bars. You know what I'm saying? If you're not trying to give, then you don't need to be here, bro. This job for big steppers.
Yeah. But people do it for the check. People feel like this is a way that they can get away with a lot of this shit because it's perks with a lot of this shit. I feel like all police officers should get evaluated every year or every 6 months. They should be able to sit. They supposed to. Me personally, they should be sitting down with a psychiatrist. I feel like not a psychiatrist because that's medicine. A therapist,
right? Thoroughly.
And then the therapist should be able to report back to the captain to say if this person should be on the case or not.
Bro, it's no different than when, like, what they call them, like a CPS go and they go to somebody's house and they check them out.
Yeah.
Those people do a full evaluation whether or not.
That's how they should do it with the police.
That's how they should do it with the fucking
I feel like
police.
a lot of these police should be hooked up to polys to see if they fucking lying or not.
Bro.
Are you a racist? And if so, you're not for this job. Get the fuck out of here. Come on.
I gotta give you the snaps, nigga. This the poetry jam, nigga.
Yeah, you feel me? They connect us to see if we fucking lying for murderers and all this other shit. So why y'all not doing it?
Like,
cops?
why don't they do that?
Come on.
Listen, when
they
is it
protect their own?
When is it okay to defend yourself against the police? That's between you and the feeling that God give you in your chest. That's between you and God. But you know what? I say, when is it okay to defend yourself against the police? When you feel like that police officer about to
when you feel like your life is in danger.
What they say when you feel like your life about to be judged before your trial. Mm-hmm. If you feel like your life about to be judged before you get a fair chance to a trial,
do what you got to do.
You better do what you got to do.
And then the way
I'm going home.
And I mean, people probably say, "Oh, you're a black man, but you can't do this because this the police." This is why a lot of people.
The fact that you even feel that is racist.
List that y'all read in the beginning, but me as a black man at 34, I've been violated by so many cops in my years of living. It's not even funny. And it's like, who's to say that give them the power to do what they do to me? Yeah. I done got pulled over. I done had a cop put his hands in my fucking drawers.
Yeah, that's nuts.
I had cops that sat there and really try to manhandle me on a car.
Yeah, that's nuts.
I did it all. On my fucking birthday, coming out the bar, and they said I fit the description of a fucking robbery.
Yeah, that's
And I
nice.
said, are you serious? Like, and I'm fucking blind at this time, too. I fit the description of a... My mother said, no, he's
Niggas are
not coming over
comedians.
there. He said, but miss, he's to fit the description. My mother said, so a blind man robbed somebody? That means shit. We all need to go to jail then.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's blind. The fuck? Like, like I said,
Stupid.
they just abuse their power.
Stupid.
Getting pulled over.
You're an idiot.
In a fucking cab. Not driving. In the back seat. But y'all asking me the questions. But I thought y'all was pulling over this fucking car.
And the reason why that's such a great scenario is because for people who are not aware of you, they might not be exactly clear right away when they see you that you blind.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like you was gonna get that lie off up until the point, and then like if a nigga say he blind, then a nigga really look at you, then he be like, oh, okay, word.
Oh,
I'm
like, yo, I'm blind. So, we're not doing this.
Dumb bitch. Yeah, I'm blind.
Still went to like trying to wrestle me to put me in handcuffs. What you put me? Oh, you keep doing it, we gonna taser you. For what? What you put me in handcuffs for? Because I choose not to answer your question about being in the back seat of you pulling over this fucking cab?
Right.
Oh, me being drunk and high? Me being drunk and high, what the fuck that got to do with this cab being drove?
I'm not driving.
Like,
I'm doing this the safest way.
Come on, man.
No drinking and driving?
I was fucking blind. I couldn't drink and drive already.
If you wanted to.
Like, what the fuck? Oh, you smell marijuana. Where is that? Nigga, none of us in here smoke. So where the fuck is that? And then the windows up in the air conditioner summertime. You put me in handcuffs because I did not want to answer your question.
Right.
What's your badge number? You don't want to give it to me.
Right.
I have every right to get your badge number.
But you legally have to.
Come on.
You legally got to give me your badge number if I ask for it.
It should be shown to a point where I can copy that bitch down.
Listen, the next thing I want to ask is, why do cops shoot people when they should be detaining them?
They scared. It's much easier because...
What 21 Savage say? Pussy.
Yeah. They definitely pussy. Heavy on it. The first thing they think is, oh, this black, like... I ain't gonna lie, black is fucking beautiful.
Nigga, it's the everything.
Powerful.
It's everything.
When they see us, they intimidated about us, so they feel like if they can't manhandle this black man, they can't get this black man down. So what they gonna do? They gonna feed us bullets. They pussy. They scared. It's a power thing. Cause you know why? I could kill this black man. I know the captains and the higher ups gonna back me the fuck up. Yo, just give me your gun, but you got death duty.
Poison blue.
Give me your gun, but you got death duty and you still getting fucking paid. But guess who home suffering? That mother, that father that gotta sit there and take their money and bury their fucking son.
Gotta walk past that empty bedroom. Gotta figure out what they're gonna do with that room now. Every day.
The trauma.
You can never understand.
It would never be the same. Something that a person carry 9 months. Who give you the fucking right to take it away? Who give you the right to take it away? It's like I don't know who to be scared of. The thugs on the corner or the fucking thugs in the car with badges.
Like I take my chances.
Like I take my chances with the niggas on the corner. Then the cops. Why? I feel like I can get street justice. I can't get street justice on the cop. Life. Nah, we'll be in jail for fucking life.
Yeah, when I think about that question, excuse me. When I think about that question, why do cops shoot people when they should be detaining? Well, let me rephrase that. When I think about that question, why do cops shoot people when they should be detaining them? Again, like we already said in a minute. Again, like we already said a moment ago. Y'all niggas are trained in mixed martial arts. You know how to box.
Mm-hmm.
You
got batons.
You got batons.
You
got mace. You got tasers.
Come on.
You know what I mean? And then you got registered hands. Like, again, a boxer can't put his hands on just anybody. If I'm a boxer and you pussy and you talking shit to me, I cannot put my hands on you. I will go to jail.
Lift fucking weights all day.
Because
do all this
you get what I'm saying? Like, y'all niggas drinking creatine, taking steroids and shit, juice heads and all that type of shit. You know what I mean? So it's like, why are you not going through the escalation process? Like, why are you going to the last resort first?
But you know what's crazy? Our police is a contract killer. I feel like police is professional killers. Professional murderers. I fuck a killer, a professional murderer. Why? Because I could murder you and still have my career. I could murder you, and if they do want to just punish me, they're just gonna take my badge and my gun away. But I done seen niggas violate, and just move to another state and could do it all over again.
Right. Right. Punishment's gonna be nearly severe.
What consequences they got?
None. Your consequence, you don't get to wear a blue suit no more?
Nope.
Nigga, please.
Come on, they kill us. They kill us, we just get candles on the corner.
And
you kill one of them, they get a street named after them. Their kids go to college for free. They kids get parades.
Parades,
get
bro.
All different type of shit. Cause I just seen a fucking cop die, and the only thing he wanted was the police to escort him to fucking school.
And now it's like patriotism.
They had 70-something cars out there making sure he go to fucking school. But where's that kid that fucking father died in the hands of a police officer? Like, what do they get?
And the family left to deal with the funeral arrangements, people barely making it paycheck to paycheck. So now I got to deal with funeral arrangements. I got to put my loved person in a fucking pine box 6 feet underneath the ground. Meanwhile, let you get wiped off. Excuse me. Meanwhile, let you get wiped off this motherfucking planet. Nigga, it's a fucking parade for you,
they
nigga.
Having a fucking parade. They ride your body through New York City. You a hero. We naming your name. We naming this block after you because you died a hero.
Oh my God.
But then the trauma goes down for the simple fact the cops killed this man. He leaves behind his kids. Now his kids grow up to hate cops. And it's just trauma, just on trauma, because now this kid he jumps into the streets. He's not innocent no more. Now he's looking for that next kill.
Right.
Because like his father got taken away from him.
And now this further perpetuates less trust in the community.
Come on.
Now it builds more. Now it further perpetuates less trust in the community.
Yep.
Listen, the next thing I want to ask you is, do you think it's possible for us to police our own neighborhoods?
Yes, I feel like it's possible for us to police our own.
What does that look like? Is it? Are we going back to voting?
Yeah, we got to go and vote. I feel like...
Is that what police in our neighborhood look like? Like maybe we get to choose?
Voting to take over our own neighborhoods. I feel like the pastors and the preachers and all that got to get more hands-on involved with our kids. I feel like we got to create more after-school programs. Because not for nothing, it's really not a lot of after-school programs due to budget cuts and all kinds of shit. Like after-school programs and all that. I feel like a lot of these people could open up and don't look for the money.
Right.
You saving the kid.
Right.
So it's like you'd rather go home or go home and don't open up that gym and turn it on the news and seeing that a kid that you watch raised, that you had hands on growing, end up on the news dead. Or you want to open up that fucking gym and let them play in the basketball. You're giving them a safe space.
Right.
I feel like a lot of these killings and murderers that's going down in the hood is because these kids have nothing else to do but to be outside on these corners getting into trouble. Mothers breaking inflation is crazy. So they working double jobs, so they really ain't paying attention to their kids because they really can't, because either I got to run behind him or we going to be homeless. That's when I feel like the community, the churches, open up, do shit with these kids. These schools open up, let them play basketball, give them something to do. I feel like they don't do that shit because they don't care. Shit be for the money. Like, I believe in God. I praise God.
Right.
I don't believe in these churches. Why? I feel like the churches, I don't see the churches out here being hands-on with the communities no more. Nah, they got their hand out to the community for communion, for the monies and the tithes and all that shit. But really and truly, what is we doing for the youth? What is we doing? I really don't see it. They doing nothing for the youth no more. That's why I refuse to put 10% in these churches. I feel like I'm going to do God's work by putting it into these streets. If I could save a kid, if I could save one kid, I did God's work. I feel like, but I can't do it by myself. We need more of me out here. That these kids is hungry. It's nothing to make some sandwiches on a Sunday and give to these kids. Like, it's really hard out here. That these kids feel like they can't eat, so what they going to do, they going to go out there and rob, they going to steal, they going to kill just to get that next meal. So I feel like us as a community, we definitely could do that. Politicians, the only time you see these motherfuckers when it's time to vote. My name ain't going on nobody's paper no more. Until you really show me what the fuck you really doing. Like a politician came to me and say, oh, you crazy? Like, oh, I want to do more for the community. And your life aligned for what I'm trying to do. I'm not going to be your nigga ticket to get in the fucking office. Where you going? Take pictures of me oh, I was a victim of the community. I got shot.
Right.
I'm trying to change the community, and you
leverage my
backing me
story.
up, and this, that, and third. For
Right.
people to fucking run in, and I'm not, we not taking no picture.
Right.
No, I say, so when you get in office, you ain't gonna come back out here no more, right? And they're like, yo, bro, what you mean? Like, she need my vote so I can speak my mind, bro. Once you get this vote, you ain't coming back out here no more, right?
That's a fact.
And she, oh no, I'm gonna be out here this, that, and third. I want to be part of these basketball games and this, that. Come on, miss, you lying. You lying. You lying. Because if you don't get elected, are you still gonna come out here?
Nah, we ain't jacking that.
Because you don't need the power of the office to be out here with me.
You're gonna be somewhere in your nice zip code. You're gonna be somewhere in your nice neighborhood where everybody looks.
Don't gotta worry about it. Your kids in a nice school, private school.
Yep.
Getting the best education and everything else when our kids out here fighting for a fucking education.
Jogging and walking dogs and shit. That's where you're gonna be at. You're gonna be at the country club.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be taking trips in California.
Your newspapers getting delivered to your front door.
Yeah, you're gonna be in Long Island. You're gonna be at the guy. What's the place all the white people be going in New York City?
What, Long Island?
Long Island, but what else though? The Hamptons.
The Hamptons, yeah.
That's where you're gonna be at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Hamptons, and it should be full of shit.
Let me ask you, this is my last question right here.
Yeah.
What can if anything at all, what can the police do to earn back our trust as a community?
Well, I don't know. I feel like I'm the wrong person to ask this question, but I feel nothing. But then again, it's like bring back more activities, like build that bridge with the communities. I feel like they got to build that bridge back with the community, that trust with the communities. I used to play for the 77th Precinct basketball team. So they bridged the gap between Crown Heights, Bed-Stuy, Clinton Hill, which is downtown, and I think we went to school in Brownsville. But it was 6 teams. We all came together. We played different teams. They gave us pizza. We had all-star games. We had all that. We need more activities and shit like that to get the kids off. I feel like the police need to go outside, get volunteers. Let's feed the homeless. Let's feed the people that's less unfortunate that can't afford a meal. Let's do more. I feel like even just showing your presence of, I'm not a threat. Standing on corners. Hey, how you doing, miss? Are you okay? Like, you see how back in the days, I don't know, maybe, I don't remember, but on TVs when you seen the elderly lady walking with bags and you see the police helping her to her building with the bag and all that shit.
Absolutely.
We need more of that.
Yeah, we do.
We do. When that kid short $1 in the store for some shit, that police officer could go in their pocket and, hey, don't worry, I got it. Take it.
Like real community.
Community shit.
And that goes back to us talking about we gonna vote the right people. Like, we need people that's in this neighborhood that understand. Let's vote them in because they're gonna go that extra mile. And even if they are born in this community, I don't know what type of therapy you need and what type of subconscious conditioning that you've been exposed to. So I still need you to hit them with that polygraph, hit them with that therapy, give them the real test. Because whatever the fuck y'all doing, it's not working enough. Because these niggas is limboing right underneath the fucking radar and fucking you giving murderers legal. The legal
papers to kill.
Legal papers to kill. Niggas got diplomat. Literally, police officers literally have diplomatic immunity, bro. They can do whatever the fuck they want to do.
Man, shit is crazy. And then people like, oh, it might sound racist or what you were saying.
How?
I feel like we need to put our own color in our own neighborhoods. No white man, no Asian should be in our neighborhood because they don't understand us. I feel like you should put our own color, our own race in our own neighborhoods. Why? Because at the end of the day, that guy know Jason got an anger attitude. He got a temper. Yo, Jason, come here. Let me talk to you. What are you doing, man? Walk around the block with me.
Yeah, take this walk with me real quick.
Now, Jason coming back, he's a different person. He calmed down. Opposed that white cop that see Jason as a threat. And the first thing in his mind is, I'm going to have to pull his gun and shoot Jason. Like, L Train, Julius, in Brownsville, you mean to tell me a man hopped in the fucking train for $2.90 ended up 4 people shot by the police?
That's how that started?
Yeah.
Because the nigga topped the turnstile?
Yeah, $2.90.
For $3.
Fuck, not even $3, $2.90. 10 cents away from $3. That's how bad it is. We ain't even gonna give him that extra 10 cents. So you shot 4 fucking people on a crowded train for $2.90 fucking cent. Shit is sorry. You got a taser. You got pepper spray. You got fucking pitons. And y'all strong as fuck. Y'all can rough them by $2. Like, that's a fucking ticket. If I hop in a turnstile, that it ended up in a shootout.
A shootout on the train is
on
nuts.
the train.
Jam-packed with niggas.
Random people getting shot. Innocent people getting shot.
Mothers, daughters, kids, elderly people, fathers.
And my daughter take the L train to go to school. And I said, yo, you do me a favor? Sure, what's that? Don't get on that train. Let that train like settle down for
let that breathe for a minute.
Get on the bus.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's gonna take me longer to get there. But it
Take
make me feel better.
Yeah.
She haven't got on it since. And I appreciate it. And it's like you can't shield your kids from the world. It's just like you just gotta pray. And it's like
at the end of the day, you do gotta pray.
You just gotta pray. Every day my son leave out the house, I just say, God, just bring him back to me.
Because it's really behind.
Bring him back to me. Every day my daughter texts me, I'm in school, all right, when she leave out, you Lord, just bring her back to me. Why? Because I'll be that parent out there that's willing to lose it all for them.
Oh.
I don't give a fuck if your name Billy.
Give a fuck who you is.
Vasquez or whatever.
I don't give a fuck how many years you served in the Army before you became a police officer. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit, bro.
I'm a father that's ready to give it all up.
You get in between me and these loved ones. What does it mean to be a man at the end of the day? What's the point?
Man, I talked to my brother, yo, be safe, bro. To a point, it's like, well, I say be safe, you might as well say be dangerous. Because if you feel like they're going to take yours, nigga, you better be able to go and defend yours. It's either 2 lives, yours or mine. And it's going to be mine. And it's fucked up to say. It's going to be, rest in peace to my son, Daryl, childhood friend. Got killed by the police in front of his daughter for a warrant, and they're going to talk about he tried to charge with a knife. Bullshit. Just straight bullshit. But who got away? And who got a residency? Who got a permanent living housing into a cemetery? My son Daryl. His daughter would never get to know how it feels to have that father in her life. Because y'all took him. It's sad to say. I got friends that got lawsuits. And you know what the crazy thing about it is? The city attacks the shit out of us for the cops to beat the shit out of us so they could just pay it. Like, hey, we just get these black motherfuckers some money, they'll be all right. That's the results. They kill us, we get a couple of dollars. And it goes on. Nah, if they kill us, take their fucking pension away, take their jobs away, put them in the hood with us. Let them suffer. And then you go to jail, you go and protect the custody. So they still protecting you.
Yeah.
Like, it's bullshit.
It's privilege.
But we kill a fucking cop, we gonna go through hell. The CEO's gonna fuck us up. They gonna try to kill us in there and everything else. So I gotta be scared for the cops in the streets. I gotta be scared for the motherfucking CEOs in jail. They treat us fucked up. And it's bad. Racists play a big part of this shit. I don't care what nobody say.
Absolutely. It's the biggest part. Listen, man. If y'all listening right now, if you ever been through anything,
police brutality.
Yeah.
If you've been harassed by the police,
yeah,
threatened by the police, like DM us, tell us about it, send us a voice note. We're gonna play it on the episode. We're gonna run this shit back. If you even got a story about being beat up by the cops and all that, a story that you didn't do nothing. Let me say that.
Come on up here.
You didn't do nothing.
Yeah, your ass gotta be innocent now.
They whipped your ass. Then, come and tell your story and everything. You can email us, blondbannyc@gmail.com. You can tell us our story. Black men, be safe out here. I can't push that enough. Be safe out here. Why? Because they look at you as nothing. They look at you as target practice. They look at you as the thug, that gangster.
Yeah.
Just because you wear dreads and you listen to Lil Durk doesn't mean you're a gangster.
Maybe not even stay safe, man. Maybe this is the time where we need to introduce the stay dangerous.
Yeah, black man, stay dangerous. Because you got a target on your back because you a male and you black. Stay dangerous. That's two strikes against you already.
And how do you feel about, how do you feel about us having a moment of silence for all the names of the people that we listed and all the other names that go unlisted every single day?
we definitely gonna have a moment of silence. Cause this shit been going on for years. Like, man, way before we was even born.
Yeah.
Emmett Till and all of them is like, it's people that died in the hands of police that we would never get justice for.
Yeah.
But we gonna have a moment of silence for them. And if you home and you lost someone due to the hands of the police, I send my love, my sympathy. I got my hands around you. And let's take back our power. Let it. It should be a way that we should be able to give the police the power, not them feeling like they got the power because they got the badge.
Because they work for us.
Yeah, them taxes coming out there fucking check.
They're supposed to be keeping us safe.
So let's see what happens every time a police abuse their power or do something, because they look at us all as the same, right? They say one black man, like one bad apple spoils the bunch, so we should treat them the same way. So every time they abuse or do something, we should take something away from them. And I say we should start attacking that check. Start attacking that check. And it's like all cops are not bad, but the ones that's doing the shit out here makes y'all look bad too. We can't trust y'all. George Floyd and everybody else, rest in peace. And another episode in the books.
It's another one, man.
Where they can find you at, Wolf?
Listen, you can find me at _Wolf Taylor at the Halfway Up podcast. I'm somewhere talking my shit, man. I'm supposed to be dropping every Tuesday, but excuse me. I'm supposed to be dropping every Tuesday, but I don't. You know what I mean? Life be lifing, bro. You know what I'm saying? For real. I used to hate when niggas say that, but I ain't gonna lie.
You understand it even better now.
I understand it even better now, bro. Like, listen, I can tell you this. I'm always trying my best, and my best look different every single day. But you can find me _Wolf Taylor, man. Come holler at me. I need to get C-Note on the podcast. It's time.
Oh, it's definitely time.
It's definitely time.
And I'm just letting you know, it ain't easy being on this couch every week.
No, this shit is work.
It's work. This is a full-time job. Like, you understand, coming up with topics, coming up with fucking questions, preparing for this shit. This is a lot of work. Got to be dedicated to it. And you looking at 2 men on this couch dedicated it. That's working for that fucking check that got our names on it out there. So every week that you see us, that means we putting in hard work. We dedicated to this shit. We entertaining y'all. Yeah, hit that subscribe button. Like, comment. Hit that bell notifications. Tell a friend. Interact with us. Come fuck with us. Like, because we like, fuck the money. I'm dedicated to this shit.
Yeah.
I'm saving lives. I'm helping somebody out there.
Yeah.
So,
indeed, lock
in with us. Blonde Banasi NYC. That's the Instagram. Send me a DM. Just say hi, whatever the case may be.
Yeah,
or you got a story. Man. Like, I'm willing to hear it, to come up here and all that. We got some shit in the works coming up, for the love of Blonde Poppy and a couple of other shits.
Yeah,
I mean, but we gonna leave on this positive note of don't rush through life. Enjoy every moment. Because at the end of the day, you're thinking about tomorrow, you're not living for today. You never know if you're gonna make it to tomorrow. So live while you living today. And I am FOB C-Note, the official Blonde Stepper from the Blonde Banasi podcast. Until next week, always step big, Blonde Stepper. Easy.